All right, so recap on Cha-Cha. We started with your chasse action. We talked about not putting the heel down on that and count in your chasse. That was the main thing. So we did 4 and, heel does not go down, 1 and. Then we'll go the other way. 4 and 1 and. Make sure you get your full body weight over the foot before you make your next action is another thing we talked about. So we got to get all the way over the foot and check yourself. I didn't move or anything or have to shift. And 1. And you can continue. So that was with that. Don't put your heel down on that and count depending on which direction you're traveling in the chasse. Use it to push off. You're going to push the ball of the foot. 4 and inside edge, ball of the left foot is pushing. 1 and then if I go this way, 4 and inside edge, ball of the right foot is pushing. 1. I kind of catch myself. Another thing we talked about was making sure you straighten your legs. None of this unless it's stylistically choreographed into a routine. We want straight. If you're stepping backwards, you have 2 nice hyperextended legs straight. Both legs are straight. 3, 4 and 1 as you step forwards. 2, 3, they're both straight. 4 and 1, as straight as you can get them. From the back, starting backwards. 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3. Then we talked about your checking action and change of directions. When you're doing a change of direction, for instance, inside your New Yorkers, you'd have 4 and 1. Don't change it till after you finish getting your weight over that foot on 1. 1 and 2. Place your heel down 3 before you start to change any rotation. After that heel goes down 3, then change rotation. 4 and 1 on this side, same thing. And 2, replace that heel 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Straight leg 3, 4 and 1 from the back. 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. So that's for that. Now, moving on into our locks. Review of those. So, I'm going to back up here. You had your locks going forward, consecutive in one direction. 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2. You had your locks going with starting with the left foot in one consecutive direction, going diagonally. 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1. You could go 2, check, replace your weight 3. Alternating locks. Starting with our right. 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3. Alternating lock starting with the left. That time I was starting with the right. This is our left starting. And 4 and 1, 2 and 3, making sure I'm getting at my diagonals and stepping a track over. Da, da. Walking 2, 3, locking on 4 and 1, alternating locks. We have, starting it with my right foot actually, and 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. From a diagonal, from a profile, you have 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1. All righty, you can go ahead and stop the recording on that.